Tonight we are playing Storm King's Thunder for Extra Life. In the doobly-doo down below, you'll see a button for Extra Life. Please consider donating. And also a button to our Heroes Wanted Discord, also in the doobly-doo down below. Last time we left our heroes, you guys successfully used Gerald's contacts to sneak aboard the Grand Dam, posing as a theater troupe.
Posing as nothing.
Well, everyone else was posing except for you.
I struck a pose.
Yeah, but did your nipples have to be so pointy?
Yatar is cold.
You guys you guys did an amazing show. One that will be talked about for years. Meanwhile, you got afterwards, Pimple was invited up to Lord Drylands, the owner of the Grand Dam, and who you had spotted acting suspiciously earlier, back to his room. Pimple cast suggestion and revealed that King Hecaton was kidnapped by his associates and is near the Purple Rocks in the Trackless Sea. However, after revealing that information, he basically, from Pimple's perspective, had a stroke and died. Pimple, in a moment of panic, turned his body into a mouse and threw him overboard. But then his second-in-command, that they had met earlier, came up and noticed Pimple was acting kinda suspiciously. A fight ensued, and,
Ensued.
I mean, wait, when isn't Pimple acting suspiciously? Like,
yeah, but after that perfect crime, he was sweating like it was August in New York City.
Hera is expecting some old-timey remark.
That was out of character.
But then they fight a little bit, and the second and Pimple start talking. Pimple's like, "Oh, I didn't do anything. He just like stroke out and died in front of me. Oh, I don't know." And to which the second command was like, "Well, okay, if that's the truth, we'll just go to the nearby temple and cast Speak with Dead on him. Where's the body?"
Floating away peacefully.
Halfway to Timbuktu.
Where is that on the map?
But hey, well, it's to the south of us. To the south of us. Anyway, the second in command was like, "Well, he has no kid. I'm going to let you go because technically I inherit the place because he has no children and I'm the second in command. So, the Watcher coming, so you better get out of here, and I'll just say it's bandits and, oh, I don't remember their faces, so get out." To which then, the party had to defenestrate Heracles out of Gerald's, oh wait, Gerald isn't here for this.
There were no windows. I did not get defenestrated.
Or to remove the Heracles from Yolanda's clutches.
The word is save. The word was save.
Save him from Yolanda's clutches. More fighting between Gerald and Heracles ensued. Heracles then...
Oh, no. That was a fight between Gerald and Yolanda for Heracles' soul.
Forgive me.
He lost.
And you then ran away, but only after Heracles gave Yolanda some money. You find yourselves the next morning safely upon your airship, and with 10 days ahead of you to the Purple Rocks. What do you do?
Did you really tip her for sex?
I don't remember why we paid her money, but we definitely gave her all the money that was left that would have disappeared.
Oh, okay. So first thing, you don't have to give all your money for sex.
Oh no, I have all the money that stays. She took all the money that disappears at the end of the session.
Okay. So let's get this funeral underway. We are all gathered here today to mourn the loss of our friend Heracles, who has had the witch's talons sunk deep into his back, and I'm sure Heracles has a goofy grin on right now.
Yes.
And he will in the future have to deal with what he has sowed. So, let us start with the burial at sea. If there's no objections, and I will start to push Heracles off the side. Like, not really, but like trying to guide him to the edge of the boat.
Heracles will jump off the edge and onto his Pegasus.
Oh.
I thought it was a griffin.
Yeah,
Name is
that doesn't
Pegasus.
feel good.
Okay.
Griffin's name is Pegasus? That's not confusing.
We
At
have
all.
a cat named Frog.
That's
Imagine how
your
the
fault.
Griffin feels.
Griffin has ideas beyond its station.
Gerald, are you okay? I mean, you've been in a water since we got on the airship. Are you sure you're okay?
Well, we can't be in the water anymore. We're on the airship.
No, it's
We're off the boat.
Are you okay? You just covering things up with humor?
Aww.
He is going to...
Uncle says confession is good.
Is that the one that said chores were good?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, we don't listen to that uncle, remember?
Well, everybody listened to Uncle. But back to, this is about you. Are you okay?
Yes, I am okay. I am ashamed, though. I couldn't save Heracles from her talons. And she'll be back, and it'll be worse.
Oh, speaking of her, did you see
You're
this
on
nice
your
cape
parakeet,
she got me?
your thing.
Yeah, near the boat. I didn't fly away. Did you see this nice cape she got me?
That's why you gave her the gold.
Pretty slick.
Yeah, right?
Very
Watch
good
this.
cape.
And Heracles will jump off the edge again and teleport back up with his cape and then out to bank.
Okay.
And that is its one use for the day.
Yes.
Well, that's a fancy trick.
And Gerald will be coughing as he walks up and he grabs the edge of the cape, and at the back he pulls out a tag, and it's very clearly embroidered Gerald. She was always taking my clothes. See?
It looks better on me. It's way too long for you.
Well, yes, that we're not arguing about that.
Tin Gold says that he dies.
Wait, which he?
The
Oh,
ugly
yes,
one.
I'm going to dye it. Probably red.
Oh, damn. And I'll pat his belly. We thought you meant something else when you said diet.
Oh.
Hey.
Kimball backs away as things get personal.
Oh, I
Hey,
couldn't
hey.
keep that hanging. Come on, diet.
All right, that's a good one. And Heracles will give him a gentle smack on the back.
Ow.
Gentle.
No, gentle. Actually gentle.
What? Like one of those is over, like a super drunk person
Like,
trying
not...
to be very careful.
No, just not hard enough to hurt.
No. Simpson style. There. There.
That works.
It's all just in the wrist.
That was all in the hips.
That's something different.
That's what
Heracles
Yolanda
knows
told me.
now.
Have any of you heard of the Kraken Society? Have you heard of that in your travels, Gerald? Apparently, that's who took King Hecaton.
I thought we were supposed to be
Haven't
killing
we
the
heard
Kraken.
of them?
I know Krakens, but not Krakens.
No, I thought we heard about them.
Let's see.
Didn't those nice adventurer folk we met in was it Bryn Shadar talk about them? They were the what were they called? They had that funny birdman.
Aren't we killing a kraken? Isn't that what we're supposed to be doing next?
Oh yes, was it the prince that told us
That was
that?
in Golden Fields, where you met your previous characters.
Did they tell us about the Kraken?
And did they not know about the Kraken Society?
I don't think they did. Maybe they mentioned it. I can't remember. It's been like a year. But you did, in one of your visions, you did see an image of Queen Neri and King Hecaton being controlled, or being, like, encased in tentacles. Do you think that's what the revision relates to?
With the 15, do I have any historical knowledge of them?
Good question. Let me see.
I still have a inspiration. I could totally... Oh, you don't get to pick, though.
Yeah, you use it. Inspiration, you're supposed to declare it before you make the roll, and it gives you advantage. So it can work for sneak attack.
I keep forgetting that.
You,
I have advantage or inspiration.
I think you would know that the Kraken Society, like, you've heard whispers about the Kraken Society, just through your various adventures and, you know, going from tavern to tavern, singing and the like. But you always had dismissed it as, like, the ramblings of madmen. It almost sounds like one of those crazy conspiracy theories, like, in our world, where it's like the Illuminati and, you know, control the world.
These guys say the world is round!
I know, they're just nuts.
Everyone knows it's shaped like a raptor.
No, it's shaped like a pear with a succulent nipple at the tip.
Wait, what?
That's, look up what Columbus thought the Earth was shaped like.
Good lord.
Why is it a succulent nipple?
Well, because it wouldn't be fun and worth searching for if it was an unsucculent nipple. I guess?
Shouldn't you just be happy you saw a nipple?
Uncle had one of our members buried alive for claiming that Toril goes around the sun.
I think we may have to go to your home when we're done, and, let me guess, dancing is outlawed, right?
Well, except inside the ceremonial dancing hut, yes.
Pinbill's
Oh,
Village
so-
is our next stop.
You're saying
Sounds like
we
a fun
can
place.
dance if we want to, right?
Well, we'll head there after. We'll do our rendition of a bad 80s movie.
I was trying to make a song reference, but
I
whatever.
got it.
He got it, yeah. But yeah, but
It means we cannot leave our friends behind.
basically that is literally all you know about the Kraken Society. You've occasionally come across someone sort of like muttering to themselves, claiming it's real, and certain weird things that have happened that a lot of people dismiss as just circumstances or politicking or what have you. Some people blame the Kraken Society for it.
So it's them or they?
You don't know. It's an organization. Supposedly.
Oh
We-
man,
do-
I'm going to get my axe all up in some of these Kraken people. It's going to be fun.
Do we have a way to breathe underwater?
That's a good question. Do you guys have a way to breathe underwater?
Did we get water breathing potions at some point?
I think
I
that
feel
was a
like we
different
did.
game.
We did. I think in the...
From the giants, right?
From the giants.
We got like 6 of them.
Yeah. Yeah, we did. No, we got potions of giant size from them as well.
Ah.
I.e., hey, for the next day, you're a giant.
I thought it was weak.
No, it's 24 hours. Still, it's a potion that lasts for 24 hours.
What is?
Potion of giant size.
Oh yeah, you guys do have potions of giant size.
Will that make me Heracles sized? Hongo sized?
No, it would make you giant sized.
Yeah, you would all turn into, I forget what it says on the,
Huge.
Yeah, you all would become huge.
Giants are huge.
Yeah, I'd be like a hill giant compared to the rest of you guys.
That could be fun.
Like we all have one, and there were two more.
Huh. Apparently, I didn't add it to my character sheet.
Me either.
Anyway, so breathing underwater, that's a thing.
Oh, it's a thing. I mean, when we would go under the lakes to collect the different types of sort of rocks or plants that are down at the bottom, you had to be able to breathe underwater.
Can you breathe underwater, Pinball? Did you never tell us?
No, it was something that one of the local druids in the woods used to come do for us, and we would trade what we found for it as well.
So you
All
guys, it's going to take you about 10 days to get to the Purple Mountains. So use this time to prep your method of attack. Oh, and you know he's on a boat called the Morkoth.
And it's not scryable, correct?
Yes, it is not scryable. Whatever magics the society has access to prevent scrying on it. That's why no one could find him up until now.
All right, so I have an idea.
I have a question before that idea.
Yep.
Are charms of dragon, or not dragon, giant slaying, have they've fallen off?
They will fall off after this, definitely.
Okay, cool. I will leave that on then.
Because you have an airship, it definitely makes this a whole lot faster.
All right, so question. So challenge rating of a blue whale.
There is no stat block for a blue whale.
There is one for a killer whale.
I just substitute
But
it.
that has but I don't want to substitute because that's too high and has weapons. Basically, my question is, can I convert or polymorph Heracles into a blue whale? We drop him on the... Oh, we have to save the guy. Damn it.
Also,
Yeah.
A killer whale is CR3.
Mine's at 6.
also, it's 10 is our limit.
10 what? Oh, wait, this is blue
CR10.
whale.
There's no official stat block for it.
That was on D&D Beyond Homebrew.
I would say that you could, I could say that you'd,
Pimble could go down as a pot full of daisies.
yes.
So
could
there
just swap.
are beast stat blocks that are official that are CR5 that can go underwater. Crabs,
Hulking
giant
crab.
sharks, giant crocodile.
The hulking crab is the highest one.
I think you guys are
That is
reading too far
amphibious.
into my plan. It was just to drop a whale on a boat. That was it. And then
Yes.
Heracles goes back to normal and kicks their...
How much is a potion of water breathing?
Give me a second. I actually have that ready to pull up. A potion of water breathing is purchasable for 100 gold.
We probably needed at least 2 of them.
We could buy 1 for each. Buy 2 for each. Yeah, we have the gold.
Yeah,
I
because
will-
I can't buy a scroll and scribe that. So
Well, you could just buy a scroll of it.
Yeah, but potions are gold instead of treasure checkpoints.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
You can also
go.
okay. What level is water breathing?
3rd.
It'd be 300
Oof.
gold to buy a spell of it.
I'll do that. It grants the up to 10 willing creatures you can see the ability to breathe underwater for 24 hours.
I'll chip in to
And I
help
mean,
him.
in theory, you could get a inspiration from Gerald and guidance from Gerald to scry it into your book.
Yeah. How
Yeah.
much money? I have 305 gold here. I don't know if that's
Well, here, give me a sec. I don't remember exactly how much gold I have. I have enough gold. I can purchase it, and you can pay what you need to put it into your book, because it's 50 gold per level, and it's only a third
Yeah, so
level
that'll be-
book. So yeah, so I will buy it,
Then
and you can scry it or
Okay.
scribe
scribe
it.
it. And then I can cast it as a ritual. All right, so I guess we'll ask to put down in Waterdeep and run to the nearest scroll store.
Time to
All
go
right,
shopping.
yeah. Shopping. You put down in Waterdeep. And, in fact, Gerald, you hear people talking about your amazing performance on the Grand Dam and what happened afterward.
What happened afterward? Did
The boat kept rocking for some reason. It was weird.
No, I mean, what
Saxon
of
waggles her
note
eyebrows at that.
The fact that Lord Dryland did quote unquote disappeared and was taken by quote unquote bandits.
You know, I might know who killed him.
You're a bandit now. That's a step up.
Yeah, Pimble's
guess.
eyes just keep shifting back and forth, left and right, left and right.
Oh, why would
Please tell me there's descriptions of them, and they all have those long, thin, evil guy mustaches from like old movies who would capture women, tie them up, and put them on railroad tracks.
Hey, Pimble, does that wanted poster look like you?
A little more than I would like.
That's a poster of Jarlaxle Bainray. What are you talking? That looks nothing like me.
Basta takes out a pencil and starts drawing a mustache on the wanted poster.
I will cast Minor Illusion on a separate wanted poster and make it look exactly like Gerald.
Oh, I'm going to pose in front of it. Album cover.
While we're in Waterdeep, do we want to maybe look up some information about Kraken Society?
Maybe good idea.
Or at least, like, ask somebody?
Yeah,
we did get some contacts for Waterdeep when we either in Golden Fields or Bryn Shander. But yeah, I'm sure we can head to the librarium or somewhere like that, and I can try and do some research.
Can I use investigation to try and find somebody on the street? Listen for an old coot?
Somebody with tinfoil on their head?
Yeah.
I'm going to the temple of the Bitch Queen, whose name I can't remember right now, other than the Bitch Queen, Umberly.
Oh, you're going to Umberly's temple?
You may want to get, and this is, I'm not saying anything, but you may want to get ritually cleansed. I'm not saying that, yeah, just get ritually cleansed.
You wish to be ritually cleansed?
Probably not by acolytes of Umberly.
No, I mean, down there, it's gonna start itching, and you'll need this ointment, and I would just go and get the lesser restoration right now.
I'll be fine.
With that, Heracles, you think you do feel a little bit of an itch in a certain spot.
I'm sure it's nothing. To the temple.
So you head to the Temple of Umberlee, and
Is there anybody there that looks like they're in charge?
Yeah.
I go to the most priestly-looking priest, and I ask, do you know anything about Krakens and or Kraken societies? I'm Heracles, by the way.
Oh, hello. Weren't you with that Gerald fellow?
Sometimes, only on weekends.
Oh, I heard about the performance at the Golden Goose. Will he be playing somewhere tonight?
Probably not. We're in a hurry, actually. But look for him at the Yawning Portal in a few weeks.
Oh, okay. Well, Krakens are very powerful creatures. They have a lot of magic. I'm not sure if the Kraken Society is real or not. Seems like a bit of a conspiracy to me.
What about the tinfoiled hat? How do we do with finding a tinfoiled hat guy? Oh.
Yeah, I give up with that. I walk out.
Hold on, I'm trying to find more information about them, but there isn't much on the wiki. Forgotten Realms wiki. Other than they're a secret society. About the Kraken Society. It says they're a secret society, and...
That's about all I know of them, too, yeah.
They have great parties. They're crack-a-lackin'.
Grown.
Apparently Volo's Guide to Monsters has information on the Kraken Society. One sec.
Yeah, it does.
I don't remember reading that.
I forget where.
Probably in the Kraken section.
Yeah,
Kraken Priest.
There's Kraken Priest, and I think it's in a subsection on the Kraken Priest.
Here we go.
So are we still thinking about the whale idea of dropping a whale on the ship? Because I could go to the card store and find one that's like, I don't know, to a whale of a captain, and we can attach it to his little flipper as we throw him off the airship.
Well, we don't really need a whale. We just need a person. Right?
No, you're the whale.
I'm the whale? I don't feel comfortable being the whale.
But you'll hit the boat, turn back to Heracles, and then beat up anybody who's still around.
What if I die? Like, doesn't that, like, if you hit the ground hard enough, you still die, right?
Well, no, the ground is your friend.
Ignore him. Falling and far enough will kill anything.
I volunteer Gerald as tribute.
Oh, the Umberlee, the Priestess of Umberlee will let you know, because I'm pretty sure they have fought Kraken priests in the past, that Kraken can seem godlike to people who have witnessed its fury, but its might is not divine power.
Isn't Umberlee one of the higher-ups in the cult of elemental water?
No.
No,
Umberlee
she's just the goddess of the sea.
Okay.
Bitch queen, yeah.
Is that literally her title?
Yes.
Yeah, the bitch queen. Everyone refers to her as the bitch queen. Everyone has to pay her tribute, because if you don't pay her tribute, or if you don't pay her enough tribute, she will sink your boat. She will send a kraken or a storm to sink your boat.
Yeah. A lot of sea gods and goddesses are very, very fickle.
Oh.
No, Umberlee is like vindictive. I can't remember her origin story completely, but she actually used to be like a really, really sweet and kind maiden of the sea. And then I think she got like her heart broken or something, and yeah, she just turned bitter and vindictive, so everyone has to pay her tribute now or she'll kill him, basically.
Oh.
Why can I only
Save early
picture her
Waterdeep
singing
in
death
the
metal
Troll
part
War.
of your world?
Because that's probably the kind of thing she would do.
Yeah, well, the Priestess of Umberlee will just rebuff you. But if you go, Heracles, I'm going to say you go to the Shrine of Torm, and they will whisper in your ear that, well, of course the Umberlee's folk aren't going to tell you anything. She has some krakens that worship her.
It was a good idea.
It was a good idea. It was a good idea, brother. But yeah, they're noted. All the priests and priestesses of Umberlee are very tight-lipped.
What else it takes?
All right. So, Heracles, have you thought? And I'm just saying, have you thought about going to the temple of your dad? Because now would be a great time for him to give us a hand, and just asking him.
Just to place him, just go the distance.
You don't have to spend any of your AL gold on this if you just want to. Get it
Oh, come
done.
on. No one's gonna...
I got it.
Okay, good. I'm on a roll now. That's 2 tonight.
I'll be fine. I'm sure it's absolutely nothing.
I mean, you use protection, right?
Yes, I've got this cloak of protection.
No!
I never take it off.
No!
There could be a little termite out there.
I made that same joke last time.
I know, but I
it's
just
funny
realized
now.
how true it could be.
Was the cloak of protection effective?
I'm going to say no.
I'm gonna con save.
Technically, wouldn't she get a con save?
Actually, to both of you,
Talking about two
roll
different
roll me. So you, if any children are watching, please cover your ears. So you used absolutely nothing.
Tonight's stream is courtesy of Extra Life.
I used the cloak of protection. I have +7 con saves.
All right,
Plus 8 the
you know
cloak.
what? Roll me a con save, just to see what happens.
17.
Okay.
It's worse. She's pregnant.
Well,
Oh, that's fine. I don't
what
care
I
about
was trying to get to was he used nothing at all. No other techniques. Or anything of the sort.
I'm sure Heracles would use the rhythm method.
that. No other techniques. We'll go with that.
Well, now, I'm going to have to do a couple rolls for her. Anyway, though.
Heracles was an innocent little, what was it called? I used the phrase last time.
Church
Rube?
boy?
Yeah, church boy. We'll go with church boy.
No, I think it was Rube.
So you're saying he has no technique whatsoever?
Yes.
Oh.
I think
Or was it one of
he's-
those things like some friends of ours who, after they got married, got pregnant because the husband was sure you could not get pregnant in a hot
In a what?
In a hot
Wow. Really?
tub? Yeah.
Wow.
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 That's such a common myth. You actually broke up. I only heard hot, and I'm like, hot tub. It's hot.
Same. Yeah.
Same.
Well, this is, yeah, that is, like, I've heard
Chlorine kills it.
it also kills everything else in there and makes you sterilized.
Well, no, that's... Nobody's pumping any... No, that's not how any of this works.
Moving on. Come on, guys.
If one part has potential to reach other part, there is potential for new life. That is all you need to know about procreation.
Life finds a way.
Anyway.
Exactly.
Anyway.
X card.
Okay, we're X-carding this. Anyway, you may want to heed his advice. Anyway, oh, what was I about to say? Yeah, the people of Torm will tell you, the priests of Torm will tell you that they heard that there was a Kraken that actually became one of Umberlee's chosen in the way, way, way back days, but they don't know if that one was still around or not.
It's totally that Kraken, guys.
Yeah, but what did your dad say? Did you actually get some time with the statue of him and, have a heartfelt moment with him and bring him down from his high seat in heaven and get him to give you a pep?
No, his dad had gone out to buy torches.
Oh.
Alright, with that, is there anything else you would like to do in the city? Would you be spending the night in the city?
Well, we have an airship, so we'll
get back on the airship and make these poor cultists take us to the island still.
Yeah, we can go through the night so we get our shit and go.
Actually, Gerald, as you're going out and just shopping and everything else, you feel people looking and staring at you and going, oh, it's Gerald, did you hear?
How on earth did they hear about it within, weren't we going, the fastest in our airship?
Yeah,
shouldn't we be going faster than the news?
It's still been it's been 3-4 days already. And
there's teleportation.
And there's teleportation and sending spells and everything else. And, Lord Dryland was known amongst the Waterdavian nobility. So, and Nosh, put out a few good words for you. Being as now you've paid him back.
Oh man, he's gonna put me to work again.
He is. So you do get a couple offers, Gerald, to perform at an inn during the night. Or would you be interested?
No, we'll get going and finish.
But they do give you their cards, and hope when you're done your epic adventure, you can come back to Waterdeep and put on a concert.
Okay.
Alright, you know what? Any other shopping anyone wants to do? Anything else anyone wants to get prepared for? Speak now, or forever hold your peace.
No, I think I'm good.
Just the scroll for me.
Okay.
Pongo is good.
You know what? This is a good spot to take a 5-minute break.
Oh, those potions of water breathing.
Alright.
No, we're doing the scroll thing.
Yeah. I bought a scroll for Patrick. He's going to scribe it so he has the spell forever, and he's going to cast it ritually.
How much were they again, just in case?
They were, if you give me a second to pull that up,
right?
I believe they're 100 or 50 gold, one of the two. 100 gold.
I'm still buying 2.
I'm going to buy 1.
All right, and we are back. So, after getting a scroll of water breathing, you guys gather up some mundane supplies, and Gerald gets a few contacts for gigs when he returns. And you guys head out into the trackless sea. It's another 5 days until you get there. So what do you do with your time?
Well, do we know we're... okay, so... What do we know? It's a ship, right?
You know it's a ship. You know it's a very strange ship. And you know it's around the purple rocks in the trackless sea. And people know where the purple rocks are. That's the purple rocks is something you can scry. And it's just like a small island chain.
Okay, let's get...
Yeah, I mean, Pimble will be scribing the scroll, but then he will indeed scry the purple rocks.
I will be...
Here it is.
Hongo will be willing to play paper parchment or parchment rock shears with anyone who wishes to.
I just got to that part.
Apparently...
Good old Hongo always chooses rock.
Nothing beats rock.
Apparently, it's
paper beats rock.
It's 775 miles from Neverwinter. So I guess it'll take about 10 days to get here was about right.
And it's funny because Brendan is young enough that I'm not sure if he got the reference or didn't.
Good old rock. Nothing beats rock.
Nope, didn't get it.
Kind of makes me wish I had the
Simpsons
ability
reference.
to summon an earth elemental right now, because that would have been perfect.
No, it was Bart and Lisa playing rock, paper, scissors.
Okay, so any downtime activities, recording spells, etc., you want to do so now. I'm going to say you spend a few extra days really just...
There is something. I'll practice my polymorph whale spells on passing seagulls.
You can't polymorph something up challenge ratings.
Yeah.
Oh, boo.
What do you mean?
All right.
It's why I always chose a toad for a rock.
Okay. Do it. You can do it. I'll jump off the edge. Come on.
Sassus switches from singing tavern songs to sea shanties.
Okay, yeah. So we'll try the. Can we turn him into a blue whale?
Okay.
Right,
you cast the spells. Do you want to roll percentile die and see if you do it?
Well, it's not an actual monster in the thing, but it's...
Use the hulking crab, because that stat block is definitely in this adventure.
Yeah. Hawking crab or killer whale are the closest you're going to get to it.
Well, we need
Killer whale
bigger.
is going to be the closest dead on.
Bigger.
Killer whale's bigger than a giant shark.
Bigger.
No
attacks, but bigger.
Hulking crabs are huge.
I'm pretty sure a killer
you
whale...
can turn me into a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
I'm pretty sure both of you are ignoring the main point I have, which is bigger.
Brontosaurus is our gargantuan.
There we go.
So a killer whale is huge. Oh, wait. I need to pull up.
Lower the airship like 100 feet. 100 feet over the water.
So he doesn't take fall damage. Or too much fall damage. But I mean, it's just a spell. I don't actually have to practice it. I thought it was just being funny, turning seagulls into whales.
But imagine so here's how it's gonna go, right? Heracles is gonna 3-point I don't know, when the runners do the thing and take off and run and in midair, Gerald can cast it on.
Just a second.
Pimble, where did you get those scorecards? And how did he score an 11 on that dive?
It was a perfect form and just the smallest of splashes.
Oh, that's a good.
Wouldn't I have hit the
give it to
water as a Brontosaurus?
Mosasaurus. That would be probably the closest. Yeah,
But-
Lord.
All right, so there's a stat.
There's
stat block,
CR8. It's from Beasts of the Drungle Rot. It is a dinosaur.
but close enough.
Yes.
All right, so your hit class or your armor class is now a 13. You have about 160 hit points. You have a +7 to strength.
But the main point is I'm going to hit a boat. How big are they? How big is a mosasaur?
It's gargantuan.
And
That
you can
works.
swallow things in a single bite. So
You're basically a giant fish whale dinosaur.
I have this other theory where we come in really low and fast, and we launch you off the side, turn you into it, and you skip across the water and go right through the center of the ship.
I've heard of this story. He should instead go sideways and roll.
Oh, the barrel bomb, yeah.
The Canadian barrel bombers.
Yep,
who
I was
took
more
out
thinking like a
bridges,
skipping
or
stone.
bridges and dams.
Yeah, but I don't imagine there's much for, unless there's a random encounter now that we just started by this. He turns into it, unless we're calling it just the blue whale.
yeah, it's the blue whale. You hadn't quite found the Morkoth yet, but I'm going to say you tested out and it works. He is now a beautiful, gigantic blue whale.
That's gonna hit that boat so hard.
It is. I mean, turn me back.
I don't know. That it looks like there's a group of interested females. Now,
I think
as
you
see,
could
the
outswim
converted
us.
barbarian in his natural habitat splashes around. And yeah, we'll turn him back.
Guys, I can't swim.
You use the Cape of the Mountebank to go up.
Yes, okay.
You guys search for another day almost fruitlessly. You guys are starting to kind of just get bored being out here looking for this ship. But then you see it. This bizarre looking ship that's almost in the shape of a kraken. It's quite weird.
I think we found it.
All right, if this
What
is
would you
the
do
day,
This is a new day.
then this will be my portent.
Ooh, not bad actually.
Ooh. 18 and you got an 18 and a you got a
14 and a 4.
Nice.
Quick question before we sink this ship. Can storm giants breathe underwater?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
In fact, that's why they live under the sea. Under
And
the
Gerald
sea.
will cough as you ask that, like he wasn't even going to ask the question. He thought of it, but like,
I just wanted to make sure, I don't want to drown him.
Alright, so what do you guys do?
Are we
Bonsai.
ready?
I guess
Alright.
we're going to
Are
come
we
at it.
doing this?
We come at it high. We got to be really high.
How
Like-
high are
like-
you going?
150 feet is what I'm comfortable with.
Isn't it every 10 feet is a D6?
Another D6, yeah. I think it maxes out at 100 feet.
The thing I looked up was Player Handbook, page 183, maximum 20d6.
Yeah, it's maximum of 20 d6, so yeah, it's 100 feet. Right?
Well, no, we can go higher.
Yeah, no,
than
it's
that.
2d6
max.
for every
We can
10
go as
feet.
high as we want because it's a max damage.
You're right, yes. But at that point, we might as well just pick that point, because otherwise we're just going higher for no reason whatsoever.
You guys need to be within 500 feet so that I can get back on the ship.
Okay, so...
So the first thing I'm going to do is cast Rary's telepathic bond on us.
And I'm going to say you can do that as a ritual if you so choose.
Well, it is a ritual.
Indeed, as
And
a
what's
ritual.
I'm
what's
just
the
gonna-
distance
I'm just
on that?
I think it's
What?
on the plane. Anywhere on the plane.
Nice.
I want to hear your screams in my head as you fall.
Oh, don't worry. You'll hear my screams in your ears.
Can I
please tell me there's going to be
Pimple?
please tell me there's going to be Michael Jackson music playing in the background during this.
Hold me like the River Jordan. I can be faithful. I'm your friend.
Okay.
That deserves inspiration if he doesn't have
Carry me forward.
Yeah. You gain inspiration for that, and Heracles, you jump off and turn into a beautiful blue whale and barrel down at the ship. And you guys were going for 20 D6s?
Well, that's max.
Max fall damage is 20 D6 from 200 feet or more.
But we want to be able to hit. I mean, we do want to hit a boat with the broadside of a whale, but we should try and aim.
Well, I mean, you have enough flipper size that you should be able to adjust yourself aiming much like a skydiver. Within reason.
Right click, I think the max is it 10 or 20? If it's 10, just do it twice.
And I'll cast Mage Armor on myself as I watch him fall.
Actually, would Mage Armor help him destroy the boat more if it gave him a higher AC?
No.
Aw.
I think I got that right.
What's the inertial damage of a whale going?
Are you missing at least one, I think.
So you got even 80 points of damage to the ship. Now I gotta look up what the...
Actually, no, I was wrong. You had one extra.
Oh, whoops.
So subtract the last rolled die from your first bit. I can't 76. See what she rolled. I can just count that there are 21 black squares.
It's 76 then. So you deal 76 points of damage to the boat.
And to me, I'm assuming?
Yes, you are still a beautiful whale.
Oh,
I'm trying to...
Beautiful land mermaid.
It's 76 damage?
Yes.
I'm at 83.
Oh, and I do not have Beasts of the Jungle Rot on here, so I do not have the Mosasaurus. But, yeah...
I'm keeping track of its hit points and my temp points.
Okay, so, you smash into this, and I think that almost... It's certainly a shock to everyone on the ship.
Alright.
Most people don't expect a aquatic animal to attack from above.
Continue to attack the ship.
You continue. All right, let's roll into initiative then.
Is your just a quick question there, Heracles? Is your Griffin Pegasus flying around right now above that ship?
No. You know what? Pegasus would be with Hongo.
Oh, never mind. It's concentration.
Pongo, by the way, you totally have Pegasus right now.
And it's been instructed to work with me?
Yes.
Cool.
Okay, what's our initiative?
Hold on, I'm trying to add everything.
That's a big old 4 for me.
If you want to subtract 1 from my initiative.
Hold on.
That would be fantastic.
I think these are our last initiatives.
Okay, where are the... And with that, you actually managed to snap some of these magical chains off.
Nice.
Okay,
are we on this map?
Oh, hold on. 1 sec. Can you see now? Oh, wait,
Yeah.
I will position you.
Oh, can you reshare the map?
Sorry, I'm just looking for the rest of the encounters. Like, what the hell? I'm seeing a bunch of parcels.
So sorry we killed your dad with a whale. Now you're next in line for the throne. Yeah, congratulations.
You haven't killed him. All you've at most, all you've done to him is like
76 points of damage.
Well, 20... Actually, okay, with fall damage, if you fall on something, and then...
There are no rules for it.
I've always ruled if you're falling onto something, it's going to take the same amount of force, so it would take the same amount of damage. Just because it's logical.
Yeah, but would a big springy mattress take the same amount of damage as a concrete floor?
It would take the same amount of force impacted upon it.
But the damage would be different.
But it would still receive the same amount of force.
See, the thing about structure...
The damage is based upon what the structure can withstand.
Or a big
which would be
blow.
worked into something's hit points.
Well, no, the mattress would have immunity to bludgeoning damage. The floor would have a damage threshold.
Well, I mean, if you want a mattress, first you have to go to that planet and hunt one.
What?
Is Hecaton an actual enemy to us?
No, he's not an enemy. I just have to change his faction.
Okay, good.
Just no matter when I bring them in, they just automatically become a... God damn it. Okay.
Fair enough.
Just do what you have to, Steph. We can...
holy shit.
Because we just turned our friend into a magical Leopleurodon, Charlie.
Yeah, his bite attack...
Oh yeah, it does like
4d12 plus 7.
It does a lot.
Do you have a copy of it in front of you?
Yeah. It's 33 average piercing damage.
Yeah, 33 average, and it's an escape DC of 17.
Yeah, but I'm attacking a boat. It's not a creature.
With your smash, you immediately just take out a whole bunch of different cultists. And I'm getting really angry that certain NPCs that you're supposed to fight are not on here. And... including an Archmage.
Well, Archmage is from... I believe it's from the Player's Handbook.
It's in the Monster Manual.
Well, all the ones in the Player's Handbook got reprinted in the Monster Manual.
No, Archmage is not in the Player's Handbook. The Player's Handbook just has things that would be useful for players, like beasts for rangers, and wild-shaped forms for druids, and familiar options. It doesn't have anything big and scary. Things that are referenced in spells and good things for player characters to have access. Like
basically, yeah. Basically, your beast companions and
yeah.
Yeah.
So, I have rolled all the initiatives. I presume you guys
Where
are...
am I?
You are
right
sort of middle of the pack. Right
no, I mean like
Hecaton.
on the map.
I'm going to say here, but your whole body has like been draped over this.
Well, there's an easy way to do that. You just do that.
Thank you.
I'm
you're bigger than the giant.
I was trying to import this picture for him.
And I am riding on a griffin.
You're welcome. That's a loner, by the way.
Well, you'll understand that.
And as you go off, you're riding on a griffin, and I'm living on a prayer.
Oh, living on prayer.
It's living on a prayer.
Yeah, I know. And I'm going to say, with your fall, you have destroyed the magical chains holding down King Hecaton. Now, the only thing holding down King Hecaton is Heracles' body. And when you peek over at King Hecaton, you realize his eyes have this sort of glassy stare, and he's moaning, and he looks like he's just been really, really drunk.
Like he's been hit by a wet fish?
Did anybody get the number for that fish?
Shasta. It's
right.
Your turn.
So, my token is technically on the ship. Am I on the ship?
I'm going to say, well, how did you get down? I'm going to say, as you guys watched, Heracles' whale body slam into it, you guys were on your way down, but how did you get down?
Did anyone have Featherfall?
Sasta wouldn't have done Featherfall. She would have, rappelled down the side of the ship. Just thrown her up over and just rappelled down or something.
We were
she just tied herself to this side of the boat and just flipped over backwards, I assume.
Yeah, pretty much. Bombs away! And we're trying to free him, right?
Well, the chains are now broken thanks to whale form Heracles' weight, and he's just starting
they're all broken.
Yeah, they're all broken.
It's called Whalacles.
Whalacles, yes. Inspiration, you already have it. And Heracles' inspiration, too, for taking one for the team.
Alright, then you know what? I'm just going to take aim at these cultists that were tying them down.
Before you go, I'm going to cast haste on you. Actually, no, I'm going to cast greater invisibility on you. Go ahead.
Oh, greater invisibility. Okay, because I have invisibility as I think I have invisibility as my thing. I know I have enlarge and reduce.
Yeah, Duergar.
Yeah, you're a Duergar. You can do it.
Okay. Well, I don't have greater invisibility, so I will. If you don't mind spending the spell slot, I will take it.
You have it now.
Woot. So I don't know why I'm all slack-jawed like that. Yay, I'm invisible! So I rappel down. I will just be screaming Banzai in my head. I'm going to try and land here, kind of in the middle of these three guys.
Sure, you do so.
And let's throw a smite at them. Oh God, it's been so long. I think it's this one.
Well, first you have to hit them.
I know. Wait, why do I have advantage?
Because you're invisible.
Right. Okay, there we go. 17 hit.
You should target them with a control click.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, but it hits.
All right. Control click. And then we'll do...
Oh, that looked good.
Whoa.
All right, and then so we're going to do Cultist 3, control click. I just control clicked it, so hopefully that works. Roll to hit.
Hit!
That hit, yeah.
Sweet.
So, yeah, one's dead. Another's dead.
Yeah. And I'm just laughing in the face of the third one.
Oh! This cultist is, peeing its pants.
Boom goes the dynamite.
Boom goes the dynamite, and then Hecaton wakes up and goes and speaks in giant. What? Where am I? What?
Can I instantly translate this?
I'm going to say yes. You speak giant. What's going on? Where's Neri? Where's Sarissa? Where am I?
And he just sees this Duergar just covered in blood and gore, laughing maniacally.
Aren't you greater?
He doesn't see you.
Fine, he hears this maniacal laughter.
Is that a Duergar laugh?
That's racist. I mean, ooh.
So the great thing is, this thing is not actually designed to live all the time underwater.
It's not underwater. It's on
No,
a
no,
ship.
I mean the Mosasaurus.
Oh, breathes air.
Yeah, it can hold its breath for 90 minutes.
Yeah, it's a mosasaur. It's a lizard.
Heracles!
How hard is it going to be? Actually, what's the reach?
10 feet.
How hard is it going to be to?
Could I suggest?
I think
why
you
don't
can reach
just-
the Archmage.
Why don't you just roll over? Like stop, drop, and roll over the back end of the boat.
Well, I'm trying to decide: is it better to try and sink the ship?
You don't know what information is on the ship.
Bear in mind, I have an intelligence right now of 2.
And you're
Yeah.
distracted by itching.
I'm gonna hit this guy right here. This cultist 5. He's getting eaten.
All right, Swallow.
He's got barnacles instead of crabs now.
Wow. Okay.
I like it.
This is at a plus 10.
I hear I missed a crabs joke,
Okay.
but I made the is whale herpes werpies.
It's a 16 to hit.
That hits.
All right. He takes
4d12 plus 7 piercing damage.
He takes 24 piercing damage, and I swallow him.
He is dead, and
Eat him.
you swallow him.
Well, he's effectively grappled
No,
and then
Now
can be
it works.
swallowed later. But you could choose not to swallow or not to grapple him, I'm assuming.
Devour him like the tiny krill.
You swallow him. Are you going to swallow him, or just chew him and spit him out?
I will swallow him.
This is your first time you've ever committed cannibalism, but human.
I have 2 intelligence.
Human tastes kind of like chicken.
I'm gonna shimmy.
First time he's committed cannibalism that we know of.
How hard is it gonna be to shimmy closer to these enemies to my northeast?
You know what? I think you can be like a whale and just like kind of breast over and try and attack.
I mean,
I think you can totally
So
move.
difficult terrain?
on
Yeah.
the other hand,
Well, I mean, you only have... Oh.
Have we ever seen
You have 0 feet of land
a
movement.
whale? Yeah, have you ever seen a whale on a beach move like more than in pain and writhe?
No.
I'm also like half in the water.
Basically, what I think, you can go back into water, go around, and attack the cultist on the other side, and see if you can attack the
He
Archmage.
only has 1 attack.
I'm just trying to get closer for the next round.
I
He
was-
can bite, swallow, and then once he's no longer biting someone, can bite again. But you can only do it once per turn.
Alright, so I'm going to say it would probably make sense for you to just dive underneath the water, go up underneath the ship, and just either headbutt the ship, or try
You
and
know what,
attack
I'll-
from cresting over the side again.
I will get off of the ship and go into the water.
Okay.
How's my movement speed? 50 feet? Yeah, I'll
50
swim
feet,
under
yeah.
the ship. I'll be directly underneath. We all have water breathing right now, right?
We do, because it's a ritual that lasts for like 8 hours.
24 hours.
Sorry, I was wrong.
Alright,
That's my turn.
Cultist 1 tries to attack Sasta and fails.
Bring it. Ah, haha.
Cultist 4 is going to try in utter vain to try and reattach these chains to King Hecaton, but King Hecaton just pushes him over the side. Mongo!
Alright, so how high up was the ship? The airship.
I'm going to say you guys initially, because it would take some time for him to fall and reach maximum velocity. You guys started out high, but then just sort of zoomed down in like 100, I'm going to say 100, 150 feet in the air. Then he made impact, and then you guys were able to go down. Does that make sense? I'm just going to say you're within your... Also, you're on a griffin, so you could be...
Yeah, I know. I want to know so I know how much movement I need to worry with. So how high are we?
I'm going to say
Deck level.
I'm going to say 60 feet.
60 feet? Cool. So I will move 80 feet down next to this guy with the rapier drawn. And first target him, I guess.
Hit!
Wait, why is it partially resisted?
They're resistant to magical damage.
Yep.
Oh.
You also get the sense that this is a very high-level wizard.
Well, he also gets dealt sneak attack damage. The Griffin is going to use its action to disengage. I am going to pull off and move here down slightly out of way using the body of the ship to block. And then I am going to hide. Now, technically, I didn't move. The Griffin did. So would I get advantage on my stealth check?
Sure. This whole scene's pretty chaotic.
So a total of 20.
You're pretty well hidden. This
right.
Archmage is pretty much just seeing his whole life's work disappear beneath his eyes, and yeah.
That is all for me.
Gerald!
All right, so we were... How high did you say we were?
I'm going to say... Well, he was on a griffin. So...
But so we dropped him... we dropped Heracles from really high. So we're probably still going down, right? We're not within range of the ship.
I'm just going to say 60 feet right now, just to make it real easy.
Deck level is 60 feet. There were ropes suspended down because we knew we'd have to do boarding action.
Okay, well, so as we're going down, Gerald's going to lean off the... Or not lean off the side, because I need two hands. He's going to start playing a song to inspire everybody, but mostly the whale.
I'm under the water.
Oh, you're under the wire. Okay, so...
However, he can hear you telepathically.
Ooh. And okay, so imagine a Huey landing in a Vietnam movie.
Fortunate songs playing in the background.
Some folks are born made to wave the flag. Oh, the red, white, and blue. And I'm not going to do the rest. Hail to the chief.
Who are you inspiring again?
The whale.
Okay, is that all you're doing, or are you gonna lob like a magic missile or anything at?
I'm concentrating. Can I still cast?
You can still cast something that isn't concentrate. So you can cast like magic
no,
missile.
I'm good with that, with the inspiration and the song.
Okay.
I really don't need to do much. This is just fun to watch.
And we're 60 feet away.
Yes.
All right. Pimble will look at that Archmage, and he is going to cast Polymorph and turn him into a giant snapping tortoise.
Just a second, because I realized I forgot to apply something to him. He gets wounded.
Oh, does he? Okay, apply.
Where is it here? That's my sword of wounding. Here we are.
Actually, no. I'm going to try something else. Pimble is actually going to try and climb down one of the ropes to get within 30 feet.
Okay.
And I am going to cast something new, and this clear magical ball appears around this Archmage, and he would need to make a dexterity save, but he's going to roll a 4 on it. He is stuck within Otiluk's resilient sphere.
He actually was going to try and counterspell you.
I
What
will
level is your
him back? I'll just counterspell with counterspell.
Oh shit! All right, I'm gonna say that works. And he is inside of the Resolute Sphere. What does the Resolute Sphere do?
A sphere of shimmering force encloses a creature. Nothing, not physical objects, energy, or other spell effects can pass through the barrier in or out, though a creature in the sphere can breathe. The sphere is immune to all damage, and a creature or object can't be damaged by attacks or effects originating from outside, nor can a creature inside damage anything outside it. The sphere is weightless, and I will yell out to King Hecaton, you can simply throw him as far as you want to give him a little bit of vengeance.
Who are you? Where am I? Is this the Lord's Alliance?
We're the A-Team.
We're here to rescue you. Your daughter sent us to bring you back home.
My daughter? And what is her name, sir?
Oh.
Shit, I know this one.
Oh, Blue Boobs. Oh, what was her name?
Sarissa!
Ah! Okay, then! And then he will, because the Archmage can't do shit.
Well, he takes damage, because he got wounded before it went up.
Okay,
he can dispel it.
No, he can't. It's not a magical effect.
Not? No, not the wounding, the sphere.
Oh yeah, he could try and dispel the sphere.
On his turn.
No, he can't.
Really? That's amazing.
Yeah, so anyway, he will pick up the spear and huck it into the ocean. And then he'll pick up the other cultist and huck him into the ocean and just kind of start raging about, where's Neri?
But he's already had his turn.
Well, only because pretty much everything is done. I mean, literally the cultist is going to be killed by Sasta. Or any of one of you other guys. And then there's only the Archmage left who can't do anything. I sort of cutscened it. Because he does not have Disintegrate. And that's the only way he can get out, right?
Yep.
So he literally cannot do shit.
Oh, does he get thrown away, like, into the distance, like Team Rocket with the star at the end?
Oh, yeah, he does. And with that
and as he is, flying and flying and flying, I'll just dispel it.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Well, it's going to dispel after a minute, so I mean, it's going to be basically when he's on the horizon and we can no longer see him.
In fairness, a minute of weightless traveling is going to get far, really far. Especially if a giant throws it.
Well, the sphere doesn't have weight. He has weight, right?
I thought
the idea is that you
can
act like it's a hamster ball and roll.
Yes.
But a weightless one, so it's going to keep going sideways as long as the spell continues.
Anyway, so either way, he's out of the battle. He's out of the picture. You guys sort of look, Pimble, you look through, the captain's quarters, and you find a spell book.
Is this ship still seaworthy?
I guess
it has a hole in its side. It's still seaworthy.
Gerald will start yelling at all the crew on the airship, and they'll go down the rope and start tying it to the ship to keep it from sinking.
Well, I'm pretty sure what happened is the ship will probably end up leaning to one side because we can ask the giant politely to stay to the side that doesn't have the hole in it to allow for it to still remain somewhat watertight while we search it.
He does so because he's very confused as to what is going on. But you said Sarissa's name, and he believes you.
We have the conch too.
Yeah, and you have the conch. And
Did we give him the conch?
Do you guys want to go back home with me?
Well, why don't we just take us all away right away? Isn't that the thing?
Well, no, we're looting the boat, and then when we leave, we're going to head back by conch and tell our flighty friends to meet us there.
Oh, and Pimble, in the party sheet, Thaunt's the spellbook's name is like Thaltzel's spellbook, and it has a list of all the new spells you can you have access to now, or you can scribe now.
If only I had any money left. Well, I'll probably be able to get one or.
I haven't spent any of my money really, so
You can't spend it for.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Aww.
What's his name? Oh, Thaltzels.
Yeah, thoughts.
No, you see, I am buying all your ink. I'm buying ink for myself, a pen for myself, magic paper for myself, time off for myself, a room for myself, and then I'm just going to put you in there.
Holy shit! He has 9th level spells in this book.
Dang.
He's an archmage. They have 9th level spells.
Yeah.
You shut him down good there.
He was going to time stop and like start stomping your ass.
All right, now let's see what the whale is cooking.
I don't know.
Delayed blast fireball.
Yeah, basically.
That's the best way to do it.
Doesn't have it.
Exactly.
Oh.
Honestly, none. Like the only things that would have worked would be time stop with teleportation.
He does. He has that.
Wall of Force.
He has that as well.
But I mean, that wouldn't have helped him much in defeating it. I mean, yeah, like none of his spells would have helped him with beating us.
Yeah.
Well, no one said it yet, but that was a whale of an adventure.
Can I be a human again?
Are you still underwater?
Actually, as they sort of just quickly... There isn't much, actually, on the ship of any... and on the Archmage's floor, he used a knife to carve the words Dragon, Imrith, Sisters, Treachery into the floorboards. Just so, you know, if you didn't have your Columbo moment, this is when you'd figure it out.
Really?
Yes.
They hand feed it to you?
Yes.
Hey guys, I think the sisters might be treacherous.
Not all the sisters. His youngest is good.
Oh, so as the whale swims off, I want to sing, "Born free, free as the wind." No, I'm kidding. He can be a human again.
Oh, and with that, as you guys are leaving, Heracles, before you turn back into your normal form, you see what appears to be a gigantic kraken heading your direction.
I think to my friends via various telepath. Big thing, big thing, big thing.
I do not change him back to human then.
No.
Guys, do we want to fight the kraken or do we want to leave?
You guys should just all... putting on the DM hat here. Out of character. You guys all would know you can't fight a kraken.
I don't know about that.
Well, you guys did... Heracles did go to the Priestess of Umberlee, and also Torm's guys would have warned you that krakens... some people start worshipping krakens because they think they're gods. They are super powerful. You don't want to mess with them. They are way above your threshold.
Weight class?
They're a CR 23.
25.
I know I'm reusing it.
They're 23. They're 25 if they're in their lair.
We're in its lair. I vote run away.
All right. So
based on that information, I vote as well to run away. To bravely run away.
And you guys bravely run away, and as you bravely run away, you see these massive tentacles envelop the ship and sink it deep under the ground.
We did lose everything of value off of it, right?
Yeah, which was mostly for AL rules, the spell book. That's why I was like, you got the spell book, Pimble.
Did we figure out a way to save Sarissa? I'll let Hecaton know that she is currently paralyzed on his throne.
Oh, my baby! My poor baby Sarissa. Oh, we need the amulet back to unparalyze her. I mean, the throne looks badass, but, we don't quite understand it. Did everyone hear me?
Yeah.
I guess, I guess you fill him in on everything that's happened?
Yep, we tell him all about Harshnag, Imrith, the destruction of the temple, his daughters certainly seemingly being involved.
The shattering of the ordning?
Yes. Oh, I'm not sure. Would he know the shattering of the ordning? Or shattering of the ordning. He has no idea that his court has been thrown into upheaval.
Would you say it was a great upheaval? He will tell you that he thought the Lord's Alliance brought him, was behind Neri's death, and he went out to search for who killed his dear wife. But all he remembers is going on to these islands and getting completely ambushed. And he doesn't remember anything else since. He's actually quite shocked. He's spent a very, very long time here. But he desperately wants to go back to the Maelstrom, talk to Sarissa and his brother himself, and plan the next move.
So, conch time?
Yeah, when you hit landfall, which I'm guessing is going to be in like 3 days. Or are you going to, do you tell the ship, do you tell the airship to wait for you at in Waterdeep or whatever, and then you just go to use the conch now?
Oh yeah, we're using the conch now to go back to the Maelstrom.
Okay, so I'm going to say you tell the airship to just cool their heels in Waterdeep, and you're going back to the Maelstrom.
Oh, we'll send them back. Yeah.
With that, it's a pretty good point to end it. We've been playing for about 2 hours. The only other things of note would be playing cards on the ship, a spyglass, a jar of dragon's blood, and I think that's, other than the spell book, that's it. You would find some coins and other things, but yeah.
I can't use those coins this session to scribe, can I?
You know,
I just don't think they're there.
Maybe, because otherwise
no,
you get
they're not. They're not there.
Yeah, they're just not there, I think.
Yeah, you don't find, like, officially the way it works is there is no gold. The gold just isn't there. It's not you find the gold and it goes away at the end of the session. It's the gold doesn't exist.
Brendan, I'm sorry for this, but can we use it to buy Heracles' second time?
Whoa! X card!
I thought it would be funny, and now it's just annoying.
Welcome to my life.
Yep. Anyway, okay, so with that, I will end the stream. Again, please consider donating to Extra Life and joining the Heroes Wanted Discord below, and viewing the other Twitch channels as a part of the Heroes Wanted group. Tonight, I would like to thank everyone that was watching. So I'd like to thank Apricot Fruit, Commander Root, Electrical Longboard, Eraser TX, and Lurks. Catch us tomorrow for Legacy of the Crystal Shard.
And remember, sometimes life is overwhelming.
That was a stretch.
Alright, turn it off the stream. Have a nice night. Bye-bye!